guys, welcome to a new video. Welcome to my first video of 2023. It's me, Jane, and I hope you all had an awesome first few days ringing in the new year. I personally had a lot of fun during the holidays. It was hectic and busy and exciting, as that was the first holidays post-pandemic that we all had more face-to-face interactions once again. December is also a month full of celebrations for me because it is my birthday month and my wedding anniversary month. My fragrance closet was really busy. More celebs mean more fragrances in rotation. I'm excited to share with you my pretty long, well, longer than usual list of all the fragrances I wore last December to the first couple of days of January. The average temperature was about 29 degrees Celsius daytime and 26 degrees Celsius nighttime, and most of December was cloudy and rainy, so this lineup is definitely different from the rest of the year. These last 2 days were even cooler at 24 to 27 degrees Celsius night or day in Manila. It's probably even cooler outside of the metropolitan area, so I am truly excited to share with you my lineup for this season. But before we get right to the fragrances, if you enjoy this type of content and has been visiting the channel repeatedly, thank you so much, and please check to see if you are subscribed, and if not, please to click the subscribe button below and click on the bell icon to get notifications every single time a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to click on the thumbs up button below if you enjoy this video. I have a tray full of exciting fragrances here, and with that out of the way, let's jump right in. The first few days of December was heralded by a few christenings and baptism. The fragrance I reached for the most for these occasions was Dior Pure Poison. These were mostly lunchtime weekend events with lots of kids around and family, so I felt that this was perfect for the occasion. The motif is also mostly white since it's the color of baptism, and this perfectly reminds me of the color white. This is your elegantly clean jasmine perfume. This smells of clean white laundry, neat, soapy, freshly floral, and this evokes, as I've said, the color white. The perfect perfume around kids and close friends and family. This is definitely feminine with clean, transparent jasmine dominating the scent, plus bergamot, some gardenia, some orange blossom, sandalwood, white amber, and white musk. This will last you the whole occasion without having to respray, as this is pretty long lasting and has a wonderful sillage that is definitely not offensive even if you overspray, and a big compliment magnet at that. Dior Pure Poison. I had been on a jasmine kick in December, as I had also been reaching for Jasmin Rouge almost on a daily basis last month. Well, this is definitely too much for any other time of the year. This Tom Ford had been a perfect scent for the cooler, mostly cloudy and rainy days of December. This has some warm spices in. There's cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, and a light pepper kick blended in with bergamot and mandarin orange on top for some freshness. The floral heart is dominated by a slightly green and slightly indolic realistic jasmine. The smell of freshly picked and crushed sampaguita in your hand, admixed with some ilang-ilang and creamy tuberose. The base serves to ground this perfume with some leather, which I frankly don't get. Warmth and sweetness from amber and vanilla, plus some labdanum and woodsy notes, perfection. I gladly spent some moolah on a full bottle, fully knowing how pricey a Tom Ford bottle is, but I just love this perfume. I wish I can wear this every day, but tropical climate forbids, so we love themed Christmas parties, and the first Christmas party I joined had a Wild Wild West theme. This is the perfume I automatically associated with the occasion. French Leather by Memo, Paris. I've never smelled a perfect rose leather perfume other than this one. The rose here is equal parts fresh and deep, paired with the suadiest of suede, soft and velvety, and perfectly complements the rose in here. I don't remember what else is added, but these two notes are the standout. This is unisex but leans feminine to my nose. This 2023, if you're looking for a perfect rose and leather, do yourself a favor and sniff this one. You won't regret it, I promise. The next big event I attended was a black tie to celebrate the 60th founding anniversary of our local endocrine society, and for this dressy event, Delina Exclusif is the perfect scent. Not hyping this or what, but this just delivers. When you want to get compliments, smell great, feel perfectly pretty, start conversations, feel welcoming and confident, this perfume gets the job done. I have a comparison video posted recently. If you want to get to know this more, I will link the video up here and in the description box below. My favorite iteration of Delina Exclusif. Next are the 9 days Novena masses called Misa de Gallo, literally translates to Rooster's Mass, as it is held at dawn or at night for Simbang Gabi. I wore these perfumes interchangeably or layered during the cold by Philippine standards, that is, cold 9 days. Malone, myrrh&tonka. With a fairly simple notes list of lavender, myrrh, tonka, and almond, this was my scent for the first day of Misa de Gallo, and again on day 2, layered with Love Fest Burning Cherry from Kayali. Day 2 Misa de Gallo, we were fortunate to be in Baguio City where temps were below 18 degrees Celsius at dawn. I think it was about 14 to 16 degrees at that time. Myrrh was one of the gifts of the Magi at the Nativity, so I felt like this perfume celebrates the season very well. Kilian's Angel's Share is a deliciously warm and inviting spicy vanilla gourmand with a cognac kick. Wore this on day 3 Misa de Gallo in Baguio City, and the temp was perfect for this perfume. This in tropical climate is sadly a bench warmer or a shelf warmer other than when I travel to colder places locally or abroad. I foresee this bottle to last me for years and years. Keali Love Fest Burning Cherry 48 is a newer release from Keali and said to be a cold weather, cooler weather perfume. This opens with a strong cherry liqueur smell mixed with some sweetened fruit notes, rounded out by some resinous earthiness and woodiness. Does not smell of anything burnt or burning to my nose. I also don't smell any of the florals mentioned in the notes. In outdoors 14 to 16 degree weather at dawn, this disappeared. I couldn't smell this after 30 minutes. My husband did not smell this on me at all. This scent was from a single use and it's probably about 2 to 4 ml gone, and I smelled nothing after 30 minutes. Not even in my sweater after the mass. Even when layered with myrrh&tonka, this was gone. This may need a little bit of heat and humidity to perform. I'm just guessing, but from single use on me, this disappeared in cooler weather. I might have to test this out some more, probably on 20 degrees or more, but not on a hot and humid day. On the bottle, the scent is too deep and rich for the hot and humid weather. And just in case anyone is wondering, this is not a lost cherry dupe to my nose. Chloe Nomad Eau de Parfum. I don't know what took me so long to get this perfume. I know this is super popular and hyped, but it's because this is a genuinely awesome fragrance expertly created by none other than Kentin Bish, Delina's perfumer. To me, this is the perfect modern classic sheep, made easier on the nose with a fruity floral freshness over an oak mossy earthy undertone. Sheep generally feels stuffy in local daytime weather, making, for example, Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum a little too heavy for everyday. But in this cooler December-January weather, this modern sheep, fresher sheep are at their finest and very much wearable. I enjoyed this a lot more than I expected. I truthfully bought this perfume just for reference, never expected to fall hard for this. I'm looking to try the natural version very soon and probably making a comparison video as well. Another perfume I bought just for reference is Black Opium Extreme or Extreme. This has been sitting in the shelf waiting for the perfect weather. Long and short, this is Black Opium with an extra shot of espresso. I know a lot of people who are fairly disappointed on the coffee note in the original Black Opium, so this is the answer to that. The coffee note in here definitely becomes more prominent after 1 to 2 minutes of spray and lasts until the dry down. This has been perfect as a wake-me-up perfume on days 4 to 7 of the Misa de Gallo when the never mind I'm going to complete 9 days next year mentality creeps in. Getting out of bed is literally impossible, like the hump day phenomenon, so a coffee perfume is the perfect way to go. This I intend to keep in my collection even if I have a limited use for this where I'm at. The last 2 days of these dawn masses felt like we are closing in on a win or a trophy or a prize, and the will to get up and go is back. It is believed that when one completes the 9 days of Novena, one's wishes come true. A whiff of Waffle Cone felt like a celebratory scent for the last 2 days. This smells predominantly of burnt waffle cones with wafts of sweet ice cream drizzled with caramel syrup. It's warm, yet it's very happy. There is a burning wood scent reminiscent of replica by the fireplace in here, but I prefer this 100% because of the happier sweet, syrupy notes coming through along with the smoky, burnt wood accord. The perfume I wore to our catch-up wedding anniversary dinner is Kbridge Club from Surgeoff. This used to be a Harvey Nichols exclusive but now sold at the website and I believe at any retail outlet of Surgeoff as well. If you're familiar with Intense Cafe and Gentle Fluidity Gold and similar perfumes, this is the best iteration of that scent profile in my humble opinion. I have a full dedicated review in the channel. I will link the video down below. For Christmas dinner, I wore Angelique Noire from Guerlain. Super happy to be owning a full bottle now. I searched high and low for this, but this is a unique green vanilla and the little tropical warmth and humidity makes this perfume to die for on my skin. This is super unique and lovely and like no other. My birthday falls on Boxing Day. Basically, everyone's lazy and tired and on reset mode after weeks of partying and food and fun. My husband got me Chanel Paris Paris, which was actually in my wish list this year. I could not forget how pretty this smelled on my skin when I first tried this out at the Chanel counter in Marina Bay Sands. My husband told me that this was the last bottle at the local Chanel counter and I felt like this scent, this bottle is for me. The 6th offering from the Le Sceau de Chanel line, this is a spicy rose patchouli perfume with a typical Chanel DNA Chanel undertone about it that makes it well classy and Chanel. If you're into scents like Dior, Eau Capitale by Diptyque, Taif by Ormond Jane, fragrances I absolutely adore. Paris Paris is those things but light as a feather after the pink pepper kick fades out and likely the most wearable in the fresh, spicy rose patchouli scent category for our tropical climate. Towards the year end and up till now, I'd been wearing Passione Intense day and night just because the weather permits the wearing of some deeper fruity vanilla. I will link the video comparison of the 3 Passiones down in the description below. I was also intermittently spritzing Kilian Princess just because I love Princess. I took a very short break to go home to spend New Year's with my parents and brought with me these fragrances. Light Blue Forever Parfum, the Light Blue 2021 limited edition. This is the 25 ml bottle. I receive compliments wearing this every single time. This is your lovely light blue with white florals in eau de parfum. So with this is longer lasting with excellent sillage and an even bigger compliment magnet than the original light blue in my honest opinion. I wore this when I was not wearing or borrowing one of my mom's perfumes. This is one of the better smelling, better performing iterations of light blue in recent years. If you are a light blue lover and you're looking for a much better version, check this one out. For New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I wore Vanille Insensee from Atelier Cologne. This smelled perfect for the celebratory mood of New Year's. I have a bigger bottle, but since I was traveling, I brought this tiny 4 ml spray with me. This to me is like Lyra's cousin, a citrus vanilla that leans gourmand but not quite, with elements of that green and spicy Nishane Annie vanilla but not quite. The best of both in one bottle. What more can we ask for? I wish this wasn't too hard to get though. Shout out to good friends Vida and Ling for gifting me with the whole set when they couldn't get this one fragrance. My full bottle was featured in my Singapore haul video, which I will be linking down below. So that's it for my fairly long list of fragrances for the cooler months of December to January. As you can see, I've literally been trigger happy with my scents this past few weeks. I'm happy to get to wear fragrances that are on the shelf most days of the year because of tropical climate. I hope you had fun spraying your perfumes as well now that we are allowed more face-to-face activities. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Links to individual reviews and related videos are listed down in the description box for your reference. Thank you again for joining me today, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and make sure to turn notification on so you never miss a new video in the future. Do like and share and drop a comment on this video. It will help my visibility in this platform a lot. Because COVID-19 is still around, please always take care, y'all. Smell your absolute best and wishing everyone a great 2023 ahead. See you all in my next video. Bye!